All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. And Tawada, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rachakwadash, for give me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, look at these Queen of Heaven demons. Okay, so I just want to do this real quick lesson. This is off a BET commercial or ad, but it was last night, and of course it's on a Jake channel. All right, or a platform, because this is an ancient demon that our people, worshipped in the time of the Babylonian Empire as well. You have to understand, all right, there is an actual Queen of Heaven demon that nations regard and worship, and our people fell victim to ultimately worshiping this same demon as well. So just had to check the audio. So the audio is good. Now let me go here. Let's just play real quick. And if you're wondering why Queen is spelled Quean, because the actual etymology or origin of the word queen, okay, goes into hussy, prostitute, all right. Let me see what else. Worthless woman, okay, whore, all right. So ultimately, calling yourself a queen is calling yourself a quote unquote promiscuous woman. All right, which that's not the order that women should be, nor are women, nor should you be worshiping a woman, which is really a complete direct violation against Yahweh Shem Shai, because when you go into our laws, it says to worship the Father. And also we are told that Yahweh is a man of war. So when you worship a woman, you're ultimately putting a woman over the man, which is a complete violation against Yahweh Shem Shai, which that also goes into Frankism. I may jump into that, but this is Exodus 15:3. Let me snag this real quick. Exodus 15:3. I'll make this quick point. It says, the Lord is a man of war, and Yahweh is his name, Yahweh Bashem Shai's name. So right here we see that the Heavenly Father is a man. So, of course, the heathen are contrary, so they're going to worship a woman. So this is why this is complete violation against Yahweh Bashem Shai, because you are worshiping a woman over a man. You are worshiping mother over father. All right. So just wanted to make that quick point. Now let's jump right into this. Lord's will, the audio is good. It's about 2 minutes, but I'm going to let this play. This is completely Queen of Heaven ritual right here. Okay, now watch.
Taraji.
Oh, hello, Madam Vice President.
I thought maybe you blocked my number. I mean, you can call Queen Latifah when she hosting her show. You didn't call me. I had to call you. Is it because I don't have Queen in front of my name?
Keep that in mind. Queen. See that? Queen. Now, old girl right here, Taji, well, she was just tripping about Babylon the other day. She said the math ain't mathing. Look at her face. She's down. She's low. See how they use these women to promote and push an agenda? Okay. Now, she was just tripping the other day because Hollyweird wasn't taking care of her. But now all of a sudden she's on a BET commercial with the VP of Babylon. Okay. She's on a commercial with Mamala of harlots. Okay. So, this just goes to show you, man, at the end of the day, our people are nothing more than just puppets. They're being used, okay, by Esau Edom because he sees there's a prophet within you. Real quick, this is what is that? Sirach 13. Let me see. What's Sirach 13 say? This is Sirach 13 and Sirach 13:4. If thou be for his prophet, he will use thee But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. See that? So Esau, Edom knows who to use and to who abuse. If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear and will not be sore for it or sorry for it. So there you go. Okay, so she's just being used. She was just crying the other day, all right, not getting paid. But now this is sponsored and paid for by Biden and Harris. Now they're giving your ass a job. And all you're doing is reading a script. And what you don't realize, what you're doing is promoting the queen of heaven. Okay, you're actually promoting that demon. And notice she said, because I'm not a queen.
I don't have queen in front of my name.
No, Taraji. Now, you know I wouldn't do that, especially not to a fellow bison.
The real HU?
You know. So what's on your mind?
Oh, Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Women's reproductive rights are on the line.
Ritual.
Our Supreme Court is on the line.
Feminism.
Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority.
If this can still bewitch a nigga in 2024, may Yahweh Shemal Shai destroy you. You know, just watching this to do a lesson on is cringe worthy. Like the mere fact that this can be put on a publicized Jake channel and not for them to feel a need that, this won't be that for them to go as bold and think that this is going to pass amongst the quote unquote black community. It shows you how low level our people are, man. Okay. It shows you how effing low Jake is. And this shit is getting to pass. Now, I did see something about someone called it cringe, but for the most part, you got a lot of big mamas, single mothers, aunts, some husbands that they're actually falling for that. You know, they're actually falling for that. Okay. Because this VP, she ain't doing none. First of all, none of them are doing nothing. Okay. But the fact that people still believe in a presidency, that right there shows you that witchcraft is on a high level right now here in Babylon. Let me just get this real quick. This is Isaiah 1 and let's see, where is it? Isaiah 1 and what do I want here? I mean, man, I could just I guess get all of this. This is Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner and the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know, my people does not consider. So they're not even considering that this quote unquote black woman is being used to bewitch you to continue to have a relationship with this place. Our people are not considering that this power structure of Babylon, it uses your heartstrings against you. Okay, if you don't know, in 2024, Esau Edom uses the so-called black and brown woman against us, and the so-called black and brown woman, for the majority of the time, is completely down with it. Okay, because right here, this was an issue. The math ain't mathing. I'm not getting paid. She's crying. She's upset. White and black Mason, another white and black Mason. Anyways, but then now, okay, all of a sudden she's worried about the election. You were just worried about a paycheck last month. Now you're worried. No. See, this is a ritual. What they do is they use ancient deities and demons and gods and goddesses, and they promote that same vibration with television, commercials, media. Remember, media, goddess of illusion. And that's exactly what it does, is it tricks you. It bewitches you. If you really believe this woman right here, okay, is in a position of power or has the ability to help your situation or change it, you truly are drunk off Babylon. Real quick, this is Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Yeah. Mamala of harlots. That's what I want to title this lesson. Mamala of harlots. And I'm actually going to go into that word Mamala for you as well. And it says, well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft. This is why they're always using women. Okay. Women have been used since the beginning, quote unquote, of time. All right. For left-handed use. This is why the serpent went to Eve. This is why the Holy Spirit warns the few sincere sisters that are waking up now how not only the men are a prey, but they will use the women as bait to get the men who are the prey. So even you are open season for Esau, for Satan, for the left-hand side, okay? And they're going to use the Queen of Heaven to get you. And the Queen of Heaven has been used for years on our people to have a disdain against Great Millstone, all right? But you having a disdain against Great Millstone for bringing out truth in order, you ultimately have a problem with Yahweh Bashem El Shai. It says the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. See, this was broadcasted on a night of the BET Awards, which I didn't watch. I haven't watched and personally refuse to watch because that's beneath me. Okay, the black culture is beneath me, and this is what you're subjugated to when you want to say, you know what, let me be around my black people, let me be around my kinfolk. Well, this is what you get. You get a commercialized culture of quote unquote black people, and this is what it is. Like what was that movie years ago? He said, I'm the token black guy. I'm supposed to say things like this is whack. Let me show you. All right, here you go. This is black culture for you. Esau laughs in your effing face. I'm the token black guy. I'm just supposed to smile, stay out of the conversation, and say things like damn, shit, and that is whack. Exactly. Okay, this is what Esau gives you. And I've actually witnessed this in real life, which I believe he was a tear, but it was a quote unquote, a so-called black guy. He seen me and he goes, what's up, dog? And I don't speak like that. I don't showcase myself in that manner. So for him to feel that was his way of connecting with me, it shows you how far gone our people are from reality, or the culture of reality that we as a nation of people are supposed to carry ourselves in. Just like this, Jake thinks today that the black woman is the father figure, is the nayer or sayer. At the end of the day, the black woman is supposed to tell us if it's okay or not. And the problem is even our own women are tired of that role, because our women, or women in general, are not designed to be the head of the household, but because of curses, capitalizing off this systematic oppression that we're under, this is the position that Esau has set our women in, and now they use this position as a tool to gain a certain thought process that our people are supposed to be in. So let's continue in this ritual right here. Watch this.
The majority of us believe in freedom and equality, but these extremists, as they say, they're not like us.
No, they not.
There's a full-on attack.
They not. It's 20 motherfucking 4, man. Okay? See, I'm getting pissed off. It's 20 fucking 24, and that whole, yeah, I ams, and they hot, that bullshit talk, like that actually irks me. You know what irks me more? When someone talks to me in that manner, as if that's how I can relate or understand their conversation that they're having with me. You see? So subconsciously, Babylon belittles Israelites based off the image that the TV presents for us. Yeah, we is, huh? You know that, yo. But I'm telling you, that's because this is the mother of harlots, man. Revelation 7:5, and upon her forehead was written mystery. See, oh, I didn't know. Babylon the Great, the Mamala of harlots, the mother of harlots. Now, since I said that, now there was a campaign. Drew Barrymore says Babylon needs Mamala Harris right now, which this was Queen of Heaven witchcraft right here. This is 2 months ago, okay? Which Mamala Harris was getting popped by Montel. Let me show you that real quick. I think I might want to keep that up. So let's go here. Let's put this. Montel and Kamala Harris. She, you know what she had to do to get her way to the top? Look, my man, like Kobe Bryant in the 90s, got 2 of them. Montel Williams addresses his dating history with Kamala Harris. Wait a minute. But this is the VP of Babylon. This is the nayer or sayer. This is the mother of Babylon. This is supposed to help us. She was getting popped by a damn daytime TV host, man. Okay? Babylon is a joke. Babylon is a facade, all right? It tricks you. It bewitches you, okay? Now let's go into this. Mamala, okay, which Drew Barrymore called her, Mamala of the country. Well, Mamala is the mother of mothers, see? Mother of harlots. So it makes sense that she called her mother, which in Spanish they say Mamala means suck it. And then it also means female. So calling her Mamala, okay, what you're saying, all right, in code, in the spirit, is you're calling her the mother of harlots. This is the mother of harlots. Mother of harlots, we need you. We need the mother of harlots. We need the queen of heaven, because Babylon, it lives off the queen of heaven demon, okay, which is completely against and in violation of the laws of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, which goes back to Frankism. Let me look this up real quick. Frankism. Right here. Let me see. Frankism. Yep, right here. Sabbatean movement. Frankism was a what do Frankism believes? They used the scriptures, but what they believed was sinning every day. Okay. Let's put going against God every day. Let me see what comes up. Let me see. Oops. Let me go here. I do not look to heaven, but what? Let's see. Oh, this is as Frank says. Yep, this is a quote. Yep, it's a Sabbatean Frankism. So basically what they believe is every day you are supposed to do something that's against the scriptures. All right, this is why they're heavy into the, you already know. Okay, so let me just see. Yep, the religious world of Frankism is a bizarre hybrid of materialism, Gnosticism, myth, blah, blah, blah. But when you look it up in a nutshell, it means every single day they wanted to sin. Okay, every day they're supposed to sin against the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So what's one of the number one ways to sin against the father? Well, to honor or worship the mother. So hence why Mamala, okay, Mamala. Mamala means mother. And then we know in the scriptures, the mother of harlots and the abominations of the earth. That's Babylon. That's the mistress of witchcraft, see? And this is the same spirit that our people were in the time of Jeremiah. Let's go to it right here. Jeremiah 44 and 18. Look at this. But since we left to burn the incense to the queen of heaven and to pour out drink offerings under her, we have wanted all things and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine. So right here, you can see history of Israelites worshiping the queen of heaven. Hence why last night they brought out what? Diana, Ishtar, or just simply queen of heaven. Let's play a little more.
Freedoms. The freedom to vote.
Yep.
The freedom to love who you love. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom for a woman to make decisions about her own body, not having her government tell her what to do.
See that? See how they keep pushing? And let me just say this for you brothers out there. For any of you brothers that are watchmen and you understand what's going on, one thing that I notice, brother to brother, is not one of these mother effers, which we know and we understand and we get it, but I just want to point out the obvious within this. Notice how all these political leaders, none of them are talking about the betterment of so-called black men in Babylon. I hear nothing but women this. Don't let the government do this for women. Let me say this too. Here it is. She says the government shouldn't be involved what goes on with a woman's body. But why were they involved with the jump shot what had to go in everybody's fucking body? You see the witchcraft? See how they fucking get you? And you know how many unnurtured, unstable creatures they're going to get with bullshit rituals just like this? And they're eating this shit up right now. She's wearing all white for purity. Okay, this is nothing more than modern day witchcraft at its finest. That ain't really her office. She ain't write that shit down on the paper. This is all set up. The world is a stage and it's eating your ass up. These people are getting ate alive by Esau's weak ass witchcraft. And this shit really be working. This really be working. But that's why it says in Numbers 24, no enchantment against Jacob. All right. This is why we're able to look at these things and through the Holy Spirit do a lesson on it. Look at her. She still Miss Montel. No enchantment against the elect, against Jacob, which represents who? The elect. Okay. Numbers 23, excuse me, I said Numbers 24. Numbers 23, this is I believe Balaam speaking. If it's not Balaam, it's Balak. But Numbers 23 and 23, surely there is no enchantment against Yaquab, Jacob, neither is there any division against divination against Israel. So we are not drunk to that Queen of Heaven demon. We're not drunk to the mistress of witchcraft. We are now sober and we see these things in so much it's laughable, but you can't just laugh at this and keep going. You actually have to acknowledge it, and it's spiritual. Here's a bottle of liquor, which is what symbolically these people are drunk with the wine of Babylon. This is the drunkenness of Babylon right here, you know?
Out here trying to take away pride. Plan B.
Oh, that's it. I'm done. I'm not even about to keep going. They're saying things that I can't even speak about because the demons that they worship are protected right now. So this is just going to show you. So there's a whole vibration, a message that they're pushing, and it's directed towards the Queen of Heaven. It's directed towards you women. And Esau is showing you that he's getting rid of the Israelite man day by day. Where if the Israelite man is seen, he's bald-headed, all right, or he's bound to a woman. That's how Esau will showcase us men, okay? They're not talking about you Israelite men, all right? Israelite men are forgotten on the mainstream media unless it's for criminality, okay, or some exposing, all right? But is there a platform or outreach and saying this is how we're going to make the lives of so-called black and brown men better in Babylon? No, but they're pushing how to make the lives or protect the lives and lifestyles of women here. Why? Queen of Heaven. Now let's go to that real quick. So it says they spoke of the days before the fall of Jerusalem and the conquest of Judah when they worshiped the Babylonian idol, the Queen of Heaven, with various rituals. They did this, their fathers did this, and their kings and princes did this all over Judah and Jerusalem. BET is a black promoted channel owned by Esau, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do this. Let's put white man owns BET. Let's see what comes up. There you go. See that? Who own BET. These are the people who own it. So Esau has reintroduced Jacob to ancient demons that they worship, because Esau didn't promote the Queen of Heaven to Jacob and made him do it back then. Okay. What happened is, with Esau being in power, Job 9:24, what he's done is he's reintroduced the nation of Israel to certain demons and deities that they once worshiped. And now they have to worship that to have a position of comfortability while living in captivity, what we know as Babylon. See that? So Esau, Edom, is causing Jake's wickedness as well. Even though Jake did it back then, now Esau is the mediator for Jake to do it now. BT is owned by an Edomite man named Redstone. That's funny. The red man. All right. Let's get a little more commentary, and that'll be the lesson. It says these references are probably the Assyrio-Babylonian Ishtar. Ishtar, Canaanite, was the goddess of war and love. See that? What was she pushing? You need to be, what did she say earlier? You need to be able to love who you want.
Trying to take away pride.
Plan.
Shut up,
They out here trying to make her government tell her what to do.
Watch.
They out here trying to take away pride.
Shut your ass
Body
up.
not having her government to be safe from gun violence, the freedom for a woman to make decisions about her own body, not having her government tell her what to do.
They out here trying to take.
Shut your ass up. I just want that part where she says love.
The freedom to be safe from gun violence, the freedom for a woman to make decisions about freedom to vote.
Yep.
The freedom to love who you love, the freedom
to love who you love. What was the goddess known for? She was known for war and love. Look, and she represented the female principle of fertility. You can't tell us what to do with our body. Is this not a Queen of Heaven demon right before our face? Ashereth is the Hebrew, which Asatar is the Greek. The ancient goddess is called blah, 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 blah. All right, so here you go. Her counterpart in the New Testament is what? Acts 19, the great Diana, dirty Diana. The worship of this goddess was widespread in ancient Near East, and now it is worshipped here in Babylon the Great. For the Babylonians, the Queen of Heaven was a material deity connected with the moon, with family and fertility. Yep. Love who you love. It is strange and shocking that Roman Catholics give Mary, the mother of Yahushua, this same title. Exactly. And direct to her improper prayer and veneration, sometimes even worship. We have no biblical permission or encouragement to have any connection with the Queen of Heaven. Some observe the modern people worship of the Queen of Heaven under other names, Mother Nature, Emanism, and glamour. Exactly. Look, see, that's Queen of Heaven. And you got a lot of our people that are still drunk with this Queen of Heaven demon. This is why they'll come up to camp and say, what's my role as a woman? Why are you even concerned as a woman what your role is when you got to get the understanding, edification, know what time we're in? You're to wake up to who you are as an Israelite, not what your in particular role is just because you're a woman. That's form of feminism. See, that's Queen of Heaven, man. All right. This is all Queen of Heaven. All right. So I just wanted to do a real quick lesson on it as it's titled. Look at these Queen of Heaven demons. So I'm going to leave it there. All right. Enough is said. Be aware, watch out. Okay. There's many witchcrafts and rituals. Okay. And demons and deities that Esau Edom is using and will use in these last days to get the masses of people on board with his agenda. And be not surprised to see more women promoting the MOTB. Okay. I am definitely not surprised to see women will be used to promote the MOTB because the serpent used a woman to introduce a new doctrine in the earth, and that will take place all over again. So watch out, be aware, okay? Seek Yahweh Bashmal Shai. And matter of fact, let me end it on a law. Serve Yahweh Bashmal Shai with truth and sincerity, because there's so many demons out here that are trying to push you to the other side. Exodus 20:3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me, even goddesses. Okay, so you got to watch out for that. Look, thou shalt not bow down thyself. We can't bow to women. Will you marry me? Well, no. We don't do that. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. See? So we are to worship and serve Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash. All right. So I'm going to end it there. I was just looking at a couple more laws, but enough said. So now with you being an Israelite, you know who you have to serve, and you also are circumspect of what gods or goddesses your enemy is using to hinder you from serving your God. So with that being said, I pray this lesson was edifying, enlightening, encouraging, and comforting. I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.